Hello everyone, welcome to your second royal reading today here at MadWorldTarot. A beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon. The jasmine is flowering, the garden is full of late afternoon sunshine and the smell of jasmine, and a big fat fluffy cat rolling around on the lawn outside. I'm here inside with the Deviant Moon Tarot, and the reason being we are looking today at rumours about mental health moments for both Harry and Meghan. It's Harry's turn in this reading, and this is a story that I picked up from H.D. Tudor, and he was reporting a story that come from Twitter, a Twitter account that's quite busy with the royals. And allegedly, according to the story, Harry has had 3 nervous breakdowns since he and Meghan exited. And that's quite a serious claim. So we're going to have a look at it with the Deviant Moon. There have been rumours, there have been moments when allegedly he's collapsed. They've had big fights in public, and he's had to be whisked away, ambulances. There's been all kinds of speculation and rumours over the years. I've looked at it in the past. It's just interesting that the 2 stories that I'm reading on today sort of arrived in my consciousness virtually simultaneously. So for some reason, there's a need to look at them and see how they're doing. So we're going to look at Harry now and see how he's doing. Has he had these quite serious moments? And if he has, what might have triggered them? And how might Meghan have responded? Interestingly, in the reading I've just done, Harry, when it came to her, looked like he was all concern and doing his best to bring peace and harmony back into the home environment. To his credit, how, if this has happened to Harry, has Meghan responded? Interesting to find out, I think. And let's remind you that I'm not doing this for professional reasons. I'm doing it for tarot and fun and entertainment. It is all my inexpert opinion. It's all speculation. Interesting card that's showing up there. And of course, I just read energy, and there is a disclaimer in the box below. So we're going to look at Harry now and this story, this rumor that he's had some quite serious moments with his mental health since he left the UK. There have been rumors in his past that he's had some very serious mental health moments as a working member of the royal family. We have the Ace of Cups, and that is about difficulty. It's about emotional difficulty and needing to try and put that behind you. And that's his work in this life. That is being through it. I think that he was going through it even before his mother passed away. That's my personal opinion about him. I think he was a problem child from day one. And Nanny has confirmed that various other people have talked about problems that he might have had and seem to be ongoing. I did a reading on him once where I saw that he would actually start to improve. As far as I can remember, it stayed in my mind that it looks like something he could, in the right circumstances, actually turn around. And this energy is of someone wanting to leave pain and difficulty behind, their mental health problems, their depression, the things that they're fixated on that bring them pain. At some stage, if you want to heal, you have to forgive, you have to let go and move on. And that is quite encouraging energy. I'm not a sympathizer, I'm not a fan of has-been, as you know, people who watch this channel regularly. But anyway, there it is. I suppose everybody needs a chance at some stage to heal themselves, to make amends, all of that good stuff. So, situation, that's the underlying energy we're dealing with. The Magician in reverse. And that's an interesting card when you're talking about mental health issues, because it's the trickster. It's creating a false reality. That's what the Magician does, and that's why he's called the trickster. You can't believe the evidence of your own eyes when you have the trickster energy around. And it is a very difficult energy because it's slippery and tricky energy. And so we might be told one story about something and it might turn out to be completely different. So it's narratives, it's storytelling, it's manifesting, and not necessarily anything that has any truth to it. And we've had him walking back a lot of the claims in spare when he got to the visa situation suddenly loomed large, and he started to walk back some of the claims in spare. So there's something here that isn't entirely honest, because the Magician is in reverse. But it's also, that's the first energy that came to me, but insistent second energy is all the king's horses. I mentioned Humpty Dumpty in the previous reading. All the king's horses couldn't put Humpty together again. And the Magician has all the power in the tarot. It's got everything. It's got the wands, the swords, the cups, the pentacles, everything. But nothing works. And that tells a very large tale, and a sad tale, I think. Again, I'm no fan, but it's a sad tale of all those resources, all those potentials, but nothing working. That's the heart of the reading that we're dealing with today. So tell me about these alleged 3 episodes. Any substance to this bit of gossip? And we got the Queen of Pentacles, and again, like the reading I did with Megan, previous reading, and yes, I did get my numbering wrong, and I have corrected my numbering. Hopefully it's correct now in the reading. So previous reading, Megan, she got a similar powerful card of calm and control. She got the King of Cups in this position. Harry's got the Queen of Pentacles. That is not a card of chaos and collapse and mental torment and all that kind of stuff. It's the complete opposite. It's a very grounded energy. The Queen of Pentacles is a grounded energy. If anyone is going to help you in your time of need, the Queen of Pentacles is going to help you. It's going to just bring you to your senses and ground you and stabilize you. And there were 2 at one stage in his life. There was, of course, the late Queen, and also the Princess of Wales, Catherine. It could be as well, he's giving me a bit of a Florence Nightingale vibe, the Queen of Pentacles. So a strong female energy that would intervene and would ground and calm down and help. But really the energy that's coming through there is Catherine, is the Princess of Wales. So it's not showing me the drama. I think because it's read into this reading that there have been moments, absolutely. So in my opinion, of course, but he's been very open about his mental health struggles. So I don't think it's a stretch here for me to say that I think there have been some quite serious moments since he exited, and there is the help. The Queen of Pentacles. There might be other Queens of Pentacles in his world. For instance, Chelsea Davy might have been at the end of a phone to talk him off the ledge, basically. And I don't mean that in a flippant way by any stretch of the emotion, but he's gone to female figures for help, or female figures, Queen of Pentacles types, loyal, grounded, stable, dedicated, realists, have been there to help him. And off the top of my head, 2 at least that I can think of. I'll leave the late Queen out really, because she was in her last days when this was allegedly going on. So what might have set him off, if this did indeed happen, what might have set him off? 10 of Wands. That's a much clearer indication of mental problems. 10 of Wands. Burdens, loneliness, struggling, life just getting heavier and heavier and heavier for him. The burdens that is self-inflicted burdens he picked up for himself, that he's not used to carrying because he's been a pampered prince, and everybody has run after him and tidied up his messes and organized things for him and ironed his clothes and told him where he's got to go and written him lovely speeches and made sure there were adoring crowds there to cheer him on. and now all by himself and having to do all of this by himself and not really having the mental capacity or the life experience to deal with it, pay the mortgage, clean the pool, fix the loo that's blocked, whatever he's dealing with, raise the kids, doesn't seem to know how to do any of that. Scary thought, my opinion. 10 of Wands in reverse, it all just gets too much. The bills coming in, the demands, oh, you're fired, oh, you're a failure, and whatever is going on in his world that he's never, ever had to deal with. Interesting. So how has Madame handled it? If this has indeed happened, hypothetically, her response, Harry's perfect response in the previous reading, interestingly, hers, the darling wife. We've got the Two of Wands, and it's a rather scary looking garlic pickery Two of Wands. It's not an empathetic response. It's not a major arcana response like Harry's was. He had the Temperance card if you haven't watched that reading. Hers is get people in. Two of Wands is a partnership. Need someone to come and help. I need someone to pick that garlic up with this quite lethal looking garlic pickery uppy thing. It tells me that she wasn't the one to do the actual intervention, helping, counseling, comforting, sitting with him, whatevering. Someone else. And it's a low grade someone else. Not low grade, it's not a powerful someone else, it's a someone else. With that Two of Wands. Two of Wands is plans, preparations, partnerships, more business kind of partnerships than a couple, husband and wife kind of a situation. So phone someone, get someone in, deal with it, sort it out. Don't let it get in my way. There's a subtext that's coming through for me energetically in this card, and I'm articulating it. It's my opinion. It's my sense of how this might have happened. Clean it up, tidy it up, sort it out. We've got places to go, people to see, things to do. Fix it so that we can get the show back on the road. That's the vibe that's coming through for me. And it's interesting that it's sitting under the Magician in reverse card, which is PR, which is don't look here, look over there, and the cards in the reverse. And this is a tough nut to crack. It's going to be hard to fix this. So how is he? Is he heading in the right direction with his mental health? He's looked quite cheerful in his out and abouts since he shook her off the past few months. So how's he doing? What's the long-term tendency that he's going in? We've got the Fool, and it's in reverse. So two things that are quite conflicting that are coming at me with this Fool card, because the Fool is a fresh start. It's being innocent and enthusiastic and excited and starting a whole new thing, which he's trying to do now, but not really. So the innocence and the joy and the play has gone out of his life. And so whatever he's been through, he is 40 now, whatever he's been through in those first 40 years, it's going to stay with him. It's marked him. And he's going to carry that energy through with him. But it's also telling me that maybe, just maybe, he's not going to be quite so gullible in future. Because I think a lot of the trouble that Harry has got into in the past 7, 8, maybe even 9 years, depending when you think the trouble appeared in his life, so to speak, a lot of that trouble had to do with the fact that he was just so gullible, so unworldly. This 10 of Wands that I was talking about. No idea, no clue. And so he was ripe for the plucking. And he might now not be so ripe for the plucking in future, which life lesson learned in that case. But The Fool in reverse isn't a very encouraging card, because it tells me there is no fresh start for him. He's not going to be able to shake this off. Ace of Cups. It's always going to be with him. It's always going to be an issue. And the Fool in reverse has a tendency towards quite risky behavior. So even if he's not that gullible, he might still in his life do some quite risky things, depending on the company he keeps, the life choices he makes. So he's not out of the woods yet with that Fool in reverse. That's my opinion, of course. And that's the reading, and thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.